this application, gluteus pain, the pain often presents mid-buttock region or just behind the hip, and this may be caused by piriformis syndrome or a muscle strain, and this is how we tape for it. Okay, positioning for this technique is rather important. I'm going to have you lie down and actually lie on your right side if we're taping the left hip. And what we'd like to do is get some bend out of the hip or flexion, also adduction, which is bringing the knee towards your midline. I'm going to rest your foot on the opposite knee so we also get a little bit of hip internal rotation. Okay, for this application, a very common spot for the pain is if we find the greater trochanter or the hip bone and also the SI joint, which is close to the dimple in the small of the back, and draw an imaginary line between the two. Usually right in between is a very common site for gluteal pain and often piriformis syndrome as well. So the first part of this application, I'll tear a Y strip. I will tear that paper down the middle and also tear the anchor down at the logo end of the tape. And in this position we have the muscle on stretch, and so we're going to place the tape just to the medial or towards the midline side of that site of pain that I referenced with that dot. And what we'll do here is take the paper off the tape. I'm leaving myself a little bit of a handle so I'm not touching the adhesive on the tape. And again, no stretch on that tape. I'll lay that tape down. And for this demonstration, of course, we're taping over shorts, but in real life you're going to be taping directly to the skin. And so what we're going to do here, again, just like that first leg of the tape, I'm laying this down with no tension on that tape. I'm just guiding it with my hand. So I'm going around framing that site of pain. For the second strip, again, we'll stay in that stretch position. I'm going to fold it down the perforated middle of the tape. It automatically stops at the logo end so you can form an anchor. And this time, we're going to go just above that site of pain. I'm going to lay that anchor down. I'm going to make sure that's adhering well to the skin. And then what I'll do from here is take one leg, again leaving myself a little handle to hang on to, so I'm not touching the adhesive on the tape, just so it adheres to the skin where you're on the application site a little better. I'm going to go around that site of pain with full tension on that tape, but once I get below that site of pain, I'll ease the tension off and just lay that tail down. So there's no tension on either side of the tape, on the anchor end or the arms or tails. Okay, again, with this piece, same thing. Full tension, lay that down, no tension, and then lay the tail down. It's very important to do that to avoid any skin irritation or blistering, because again, that hip joint's going to move quite a bit. Now using that paper backing, the waxy side of it, to make sure that tape is adhering very well. Again, this would be on skin, not over shorts. And that is how we tape for gluteal pain.